Hey there, beautiful learners. Welcome back to EdgeX, the podcast that transforms your English journey one episode at a time. I'm your host, Emma, and I am so excited to be with you today because we're talking about something that's going to revolutionize your mornings and supercharge your English confidence. Have you ever wished you could wake up feeling confident about your English? Have you ever wanted to start your day with that unstoppable feeling that you can communicate in English without fear? Without hesitation, without that voice in your head saying, "You're not good enough"? Well, today's your lucky day, because I'm sharing my personal 5-minute morning routine that builds perfect English confidence. And the best part is, it takes less time than making your morning coffee. This isn't just theory. This is the exact routine I used to transform from someone who was terrified to speak English to someone who now teaches it confidently every single day. And thousands of my students have used the same routine to build the kind of confidence that changes lives, opens doors, and creates opportunities. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into this game-changing routine that's about to become your new favorite part of every morning. Trust me, 5 minutes is all you need. Let's get started. Before we jump into the routine, let me tell you why mornings are absolutely magical for building English confidence. Your brain in the morning is like fresh soil, ready to absorb whatever you plant in it. The first thoughts, the first words, the first actions you take set the tone for your entire day. If you start your morning practicing English with confidence, you carry that confidence with you for the next 16 hours. I discovered this accidentally. I used to practice English randomly throughout the day, whenever I remembered, and my progress was slow and inconsistent. But then I started doing just 5 minutes every single morning, right after waking up. And something incredible happened. My confidence skyrocketed. My speaking improved faster. My anxiety about English decreased dramatically. Why? Because I was programming my brain first thing every morning to believe that I'm capable, that I'm improving, that English is natural for me. So here's the routine. 5 activities, 1 minute each, totaling exactly 5 minutes. You can do this before you even get out of bed, or while you're having your morning drink, or during your morning routine. It's flexible, it's quick, and it's powerful. Activity number 1 is what I call the confidence affirmation. This is your first minute, and it sets the foundation for everything else. The moment you wake up, before you check your phone, before you think about your to-do list, before you let any stress enter your mind, I want you to say 3 English affirmations out loud. Not in your head. Out loud. With confidence. With conviction. Here are the 3 affirmations I use every single morning, and I want you to make them yours. First, I am a confident English speaker. Say it with power. Feel it in your chest. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, say it like you do. Second, my English improves every single day. This creates expectation in your brain. Your mind starts looking for evidence that you're improving. Third, I communicate clearly, and people understand me. This removes the fear of being misunderstood. Say each affirmation 3 times. That's 9 repetitions total, and it takes about 1 minute. Now, I know some of you might feel silly doing this. I felt silly too, at first. But here's what I learned. Your brain believes what you tell it repeatedly. If you tell yourself every morning that you're a confident English speaker, your brain starts acting like it's true. Your body language changes. Your voice changes. Your willingness to speak changes. This is not magic. This is neuroscience. You're literally rewiring your brain through repetition. Activity number 2 is the power vocabulary boost. This is your second minute. Every day, you're going to learn or review 1 powerful English phrase that native speakers use constantly. Not a complicated grammar structure, not a fancy academic word, just 1 simple, powerful phrase that you can use in real conversations today. Here's how it works. Pick a phrase for the day. Let's say today's phrase is, "That makes sense." This is something English speakers say dozens of times a day when they understand something or agree with logic. Say the phrase out loud 5 times. That makes sense. 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 Feel how it sounds. Notice how your mouth moves. Then create 3 quick sentences using that phrase. Your explanation makes sense. That idea makes sense to me. Now everything makes sense. Say them out loud. Don't write them down unless you want to. Just speak them. This takes about 1 minute, and you've just added a natural, useful phrase to your active vocabulary. The key is doing a different phrase every day. By the end of 1 month, you'll have 30 new phrases. By the end of 3 months, 90 phrases. These aren't random words you'll never use. These are the exact expressions that make English sound natural and fluent. Some of my favorites to rotate through are: I'd love to. That sounds great. I'm not sure. What do you think? It depends. That's interesting. I see what you mean. And fair enough. Activity number 3 is lightning round speaking. This is your 3rd minute, and it's where you actually practice speaking without pressure. Set a timer for exactly 1 minute. Choose a simple topic. It could be anything. What you're going to do today. What you did yesterday. Your favorite food. Your hobby. The weather. A movie you watched. Literally anything. Then talk about that topic in English, for the full minute without stopping. Don't worry about grammar. Don't restart sentences. Don't translate from your native language. Just keep talking. If you don't know a word, describe it differently, or skip it. The goal is continuous speech. This builds fluency, which is the ability to speak smoothly, without long pauses. At first, 1 minute will feel incredibly long. You might run out of things to say after 20 seconds. That's normal. When that happens, just repeat what you already said in different words, or start describing things around you, or talk about how this exercise feels. Just keep your mouth moving and English words coming out for 60 seconds. As you practice this daily, something amazing happens. That 1 minute starts feeling short. You have more to say. The words come easier. The sentences flow better. You stop thinking so much and start speaking naturally. This 1 minute daily practice builds the mental muscle of spontaneous English speaking, and it's incredibly powerful. Activity number 4 is pronunciation power practice. This is your 4th minute, and it focuses on training your mouth to produce clear, confident English sounds. Every day, you're going to practice one challenging English sound or word that you struggle with. Maybe it's the doth sound, if your native language doesn't have it. Maybe it's the difference between beach and a similar sounding word. Maybe it's words with multiple consonants together like strengths or months. Whatever challenges you personally, that's what you practice. Spend your minute saying that sound or word correctly 15 to 20 times. Use your phone to record yourself. Listen back. Compare it to a native speaker pronunciation from YouTube or a dictionary app. Try again. This focused practice compounds over time. After 30 days of practicing 30 different sounds or words, your overall pronunciation clarity improves dramatically. The confidence boost from this is huge. When you know you can pronounce words clearly, you're more willing to speak. You're less self-conscious. You project your voice better. And here's a bonus. When you practice pronunciation actively every morning, your brain stays alert to correct pronunciation all day long. You start naturally mimicking the English you hear, with better accuracy. Activity number 5 is the gratitude and goal moment. This is your final minute, and it's what ties everything together emotionally and psychologically. This minute is split into 2 parts, 30 seconds of gratitude and 30 seconds of goal setting, all done in English. For the gratitude part, say 3 things you're grateful for in your English learning journey. It could be as simple as, I'm grateful I can understand English podcasts now. I'm grateful I have time to practice every morning. I'm grateful for my progress, even when it feels slow. Say these out loud in English. Gratitude shifts your mindset from frustration about what you can't do yet to appreciation for how far you've come. This emotional shift is crucial for sustained confidence. For the goal-setting part, state one specific thing you want to achieve with your English today. Not a huge goal like become fluent, but something concrete and achievable. Today I will use my new phrase in a conversation. Today I will watch 1 episode of a show in English. Today I will speak to myself in English while cooking dinner. Today, I will not be afraid to answer a question in English at work. State your goal clearly and confidently in English. This gives your day direction and purpose. Your brain now has a target to aim for. and you're much more likely to follow through because you declared it first thing in the morning. That's it. 5 activities, 1 minute each, 5 minutes total. Confidence affirmations, power vocabulary boost, lightning round speaking, pronunciation practice, and gratitude plus goal setting. This routine is simple, it's quick, it's effective, and it works even if you're not a morning person, even if you're busy, even if you've tried everything else and nothing has worked. Now let's talk about why this works so powerfully. First, it's consistent. 5 minutes every single morning means 365 practice sessions per year. That consistency creates transformation. Second, it's confidence-focused, not just skill-focused. You're not just learning English, you're building the belief that you can speak it well. Third, it engages multiple learning channels: speaking, listening to yourself, physical pronunciation practice, emotional connection through gratitude, and goal-oriented action. Fourth, it's pressure-free. There's no teacher judging you, no classmates watching you, no high-stakes situation. Just you, in your private space, building your skills, one morning at a time. Fifth, it creates momentum. Starting your day with a win, even a small 5-minute win, makes you feel accomplished and motivated. You carry that energy into everything else you do. I want to share something personal. Before I started this routine, I would wake up and immediately start worrying about my English. What if I have to speak today? What if someone asks me something and I freeze? What if I make mistakes? That anxiety was exhausting, and it held me back from opportunities. But when I started doing this 5-minute routine, something shifted. I began my days feeling prepared, feeling capable, feeling confident, and that changed everything. You can experience that same shift. Starting tomorrow morning, set your alarm 5 minutes earlier. I know, you love your sleep. But 5 minutes earlier is a tiny sacrifice for the massive confidence boost you'll gain. Keep your routine simple at first. Don't try to make it perfect. Just do the 5 activities. Even if they feel awkward or silly, do them every single morning for 30 days and watch what happens. You'll notice changes quickly. Within 1 week, you'll feel more comfortable speaking English out loud. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice your vocabulary expanding naturally. Within 3 weeks, your pronunciation will be clearer. Within 30 days, your overall confidence will be noticeably higher. People will comment on your improvement. You'll feel it yourself, in conversations, in meetings, in everyday interactions. And here's the beautiful thing. Once this becomes a habit, it doesn't feel like work anymore. It becomes as natural as brushing your teeth. It's just what you do every morning. And those 5 minutes become your favorite 5 minutes of the day because they're your time to invest in yourself, your growth, your dreams. So here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow morning, before you do anything else, do this 5-minute routine. Just once. See how it feels. Notice the confidence boost it gives you. Then do it again the next day. And the next. Build the streak. Commit to 30 consecutive mornings. Track your progress. Notice the changes. Celebrate the wins. And I want to leave you with the most heartfelt best wishes for this journey you're about to begin. I wish you mornings filled with confidence instead of anxiety. I wish you the joy of hearing your own voice speak English clearly and proudly. I wish you the satisfaction of seeing daily progress, even when it's small. I wish you patience with yourself on days when it feels harder. I wish you celebration of every tiny victory along the way. I wish you the courage to speak up in situations where you previously stayed silent. I wish you conversations that flow naturally, without the constant translation in your head. I wish you the pride of achieving something you once thought was impossible. I wish you opportunities that come from having strong English confidence, whether that's a new job, a new friendship, a new adventure, or simply a new version of yourself. I wish you belief in your own capability. I wish you freedom from the fear of judgment. I wish you kindness toward yourself when you make mistakes, because mistakes are proof of trying. I wish you consistency, even when motivation fades, because consistency creates transformation. I wish you the breakthrough moment, when you suddenly realize you're thinking in English without trying. I wish you the beautiful feeling of expressing your true thoughts and personality in another language. Most of all, I wish you the confidence that comes from knowing you're doing something powerful for yourself every single morning. That you're investing in yourself, that you're becoming the person you want to be, that your English journey isn't just about language. It's about growth, courage, and limitless possibility. Thank you for spending this time with me today on English EdgeX. Thank you for trusting me with your English confidence journey. Thank you for being part of this amazing community of learners who support and lift each other up. If this episode inspired you, please share it with a friend who needs this 5-minute routine in their life. Remember, 5 minutes is all it takes. 5 minutes every morning to build the English confidence you deserve. You don't need hours. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to wait until you're ready. You just need 5 minutes and the willingness to start. Your confident English future begins tomorrow morning. Set that alarm. Prepare your heart. Trust the process. And know that I'm here cheering you on every single step of the way. Until next time, stay confident, stay consistent, and remember that you are capable of amazing things. This is Emma from English EdgeX saying, believe in yourself, embrace your 5-minute routine, and watch your confidence soar. Best wishes on your journey to perfect English confidence. Now, go set that alarm and get ready to transform your mornings and your English. See you in the next episode. You've got this.